Located near the tip of southwest Virginia's border with Kentucky, Wise County is blessed with beautiful sunrises and mountain scenery. Formed in 1856, cattle pastures and orchards line Wise County's landscape. Agriculture hasn't always been a dominant force in the county, but that's changing, and those who are involved in farming have embraced the lifestyle.
Our producers here, they're small producers, but I would put a lot of them up against some of the biggest producers in the state. They're very knowledgeable, they stay connected, very independent spirit here, but also a desire to do things the right way and pursue good information and develop their crop or their product based on that.
There are a total of 147 farms in Wise County, with the average size 179 acres. The market value for all agricultural products is $2,352,000. In Wise County, there are only 8 farms larger than 1,000 acres, and most farms are significantly smaller. Cattle and calves bring in the most income, $1,354,000. Hay and other crops come in next at $507,000. Fruit trees and berries account for $180,000. The county has a total of 259,000 acres, but only 26,345 acres of that is used for farming. More than $7.7 million worth of timber is sold each year here.
A lot of our land is grazable, but really it's not mowable, or it's hard to get over with tractors and to keep it from growing up. And I think that's one of the issues that we have here, is trying to maintain our land, keep it from growing up into bushes and briars.
In recent years, the biggest change in Wise County has been the transformation from coal field to farm fields. Many farmers are former coal miners who have had to look at new careers during the decline of the coal industry. It's been a difficult transition for many, but the change has also brought about opportunities.
We're seeing fewer and fewer coal mines in the area, whether it used to be the primary producer. I think we've probably got about 10% of the mine production that we did 10, 15 years ago. And because of that, people are looking for other options.
I got laid off when I was 52-year-old, and I'd already started some in the cattle business, but after I got laid off, I decided I wasn't going back to work for nobody else, so I just went full-time in the cattle industry. The strip mine land that's been stripped and put back, we weaned some pretty good calves off of it.
Fleming now has about 100 head of cattle on his property. Larry Cantrell is also a former coal miner who is now raising 47 Katahdin sheep on his fields. He says the livestock industry in Wise County would benefit from having closer sales facilities.
Better markets would be, I think, a big help to cattle and sheep, and our closest market for sheep is Abington, which is an hour and plus away, and better, closer markets would be a big help.
Another issue farmers are dealing with is the number of intrusive wildlife in their production areas. Concerns have been raised about the elk population moving in from Kentucky, damaging crops and possibly carrying disease. Farmers are concerned.
Right now, our biggest issue is deer, bear, turkey, and just across the border in Kentucky is elk, in which we know they're coming and they have a lot of potential of doing a lot of damage.
Diana and her husband Roy Mullins have been farming for over 4 decades. He's a third-generation farmer.
That's the size you want. They got a little long nose to them. Then they get that little bust to them like that right there. Them are nice.
What actually keeps us going is that you're in business for yourself, and you can control what you do or don't do.
Even some non-traditional agricultural products are beginning to emerge in Wise County, and not just in the usual planting season.
There's been some efforts to promote forest botanical production, for example. There are people who are getting into maple syrup production here in the county because of our abundance of maples. And so that rugged terrain really plays into what is possible here and what's not possible.
The people of Wise County are persevering through transitions in their economy. Agriculture is an exciting new opportunity for those who look at their land and see new potential. In Wise County, Virginia, I'm Burke Moeller reporting.